Hello everyone, my name is Poonam Shivaji Kamre. I am explaining about the phases of clinical trials. Clinical trial is a systematic study in human for evaluating the safety and efficacy of the drugs. Clinical trials are the set of tests in research and development of the non-clinical drugs. Then clinical trials conducted only when the sufficient data has been gathered on the non-clinical data. Then there are several fast stages of there are several stages of a clinical trials. That is the first is a preclinical data, then IND filing, then phase 0, phase first, phase second, phase third, and phase 4. There are mainly 5 phases of the clinical trials that uh, we perform. First is a phase 0 phase. Then second is a phase first, then third is a phase second, then fourth is a phase third, and then fifth is a phase fourth. Then let's see the first phase 0. Phase 0 is a new drug investigation phase on microdosing. It also helps to identify the efficacy and safety of the drug. In that very small, it perform on a very small scale. It requires only 50 to 20 subjects are required. These are the early stages of the pharmacokinetic and the pharmacodynamic. Phase 0 is performed after the phase 0 performed before the phase first, and there are there are some advances of phase 0, that it gives adverse, there is no effect of there is no reaction, there is no adverse reaction. It requires minimum time. Also it saves the time. Also it saves the money. Then a second one is a phase first clinical trial. Phase first clinical trial, it is a first stage of testing in human. It is designed to assess therapeutic effect, accessibility, PK value, and safety and efficacy of drug. It requires 20 to 100 subjects required. It They perform on anti-cancer and AIDS drugs. It takes maximum time 6 to 12 years. The main purpose of this is to the main purpose of the phase first, to assess the tolerability of the drug. Then second phase of then third phase of the clinical trial is a phase second. Phase second is also known as a clinical trial. Also phase second is also known as a therapeutic exploratory trial. It gives the information about therapeutic effect, and then second efficacy of the drug. In that 300 to near than 350 volunteers are involved in that phase. It gives the information about therapeutic and efficacy of the drug. Also it gives information about the therapeutic value of the drug. Then fourth one is a phase third is a therapeutic confirmatory trial. Therapeutic confirmatory trial is a monitors the therapeutic value also, and it is a large scale performing trial. And in that 300 to 3000 subjects are required for in preclinical clinical trials. Then second one is a IND application. And in the new drug, after performing the third phase, a new drug application is investigated. In that new drug application is formed, and the main motto of the new drug application is to sell the new drug into the market. Then last phase of the clinical trial is a phase 4. Phase 4, in that it gives the information about the phase 4th has been done after the phase 4th has been done after the market has done after drug has been marketed. Done affect done after the drug has been marketed. It has to detect the ADR's reactions, and no fixed duration in that phases. Then last one is a conclusion. Clinical trial is a experimental designed to study the safety and efficacy of the drug. Involves the four Involves mainly the 4 phases, and its motto is to introduce new drugs into the market. Thank you.